different direction now all of a sudden, too, as Denver also wins last night, 120-115. The Lakers win 109-95 in a big game, from Anthony Davis, 34 points, 11 rebounds. LeBron with 21 and 9. The two of them in the pick and roll were unstoppable. And then Milwaukee, they're up 3-0 on the Heat. 113-84 was the win in that first game in Miami with actually a crowd there, and it was not even a moment for the Heat fans to enjoy. Keyshawn, J. Will, Zubin, presented by Progressive Insurance. All guys join us on the Goodyear Hotline. But we have
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin.
So it's Alan Hunt in for Zubin, as it's been. And we welcome Monica McNutt in for Jay this morning. Monica.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you feeling about waking up at, what was it this morning for you? What was your wake up?
3:35.
Yeah. Oh, she can handle that. She can handle that.
You know, I'm young.
Well, this is job one of how many today for you?
It's the season. Right. It is.
How many appearances?
I'm very grateful for all of my jobs. Whoever bosses, if you're listening, I'll take more. Yes, thank you.
And this is her first start on KJZ because one of our stars decided to load manage. So we're gonna make sure that he gets his rest, and because we need him down the home stretch as we get ready toward the spring book ends. We need him toward the spring book and ending the home stretch.
Keep
so
the
Jay Will is
up.
Jay Will is relaxing as the ratings continue to climb.
Shout out to Jay Will. We are not going to bash load management.
Man, we ain't. I'm just saying.
Listen.
Balance and wellness.
Balance and wellness.
I just feel bad for our
Balance
listeners and our viewers on ESPN2 and our listeners on the radio that will not get an opportunity as they woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Maybe today was the only day they could tune in.
And
they
Jay's
wanted to
not
hear
here.
Jay, and
That's
unfortunately, he's not here.
I'm not going to take that as a dig at me. I hope that I put a smile on your face, E2 viewers.
No, it's not a dig at you.
I get it.
But they tuned in to see Jay, and then they got to the stadium, and they go, oh, Jay's not there.
Surprise.
Let me stop, because he's going to get mad and text me.
Don't talk about Jay. Jay, I'm going to hold you down. Don't worry about it.
We love Jay. He's going to be on NBA Countdown all weekend. And, of course, that's a lot to do and a lot of games and a lot of coverage. And, of course, we need him there as well. But we're happy to have Monica. We're happy to have Monica here with us to brighten our day and get us ready for a holiday weekend. And we've got big plans this weekend.
Me or we?
You got to eventually take a break, don't you? You work all the time.
One of my best friends is getting married in Mexico, June 17th through 21st. I'm off the grid. So right now we go.
So you're just working now,
Let's go.
getting yourself ready for that.
There we go.
Key?
Yeah, man,
We're going bougie?
Yeah, I'm going up to the Hamptons. I'm taking.
How fast are you into board shorts when the show's over?
I almost wore my board shorts and T-shirt this morning. I was like,
bring the studio, shouldn't we do the show outside? It'll be warm enough. The backdrop will be incredible.
Ooh.
Then you can wear board shorts, maybe even sandals.
nah.
Are you a sandals guy?
Yeah,
barbecue.
I gotta get them right though.
He's
Like, while you on the grill with your sandals, are you that guy?
All that.
Okay. All right.
I literally, Monica, that's my wardrobe.
Okay.
My kids.
Give me
if
that
you
West
saw
Coast.
my closet, people make fun of me because I don't really. It's like T-shirts and shorts, and it's how I got here. That's it. I never just normal, casual,
Minimal.
beach bum.
Yeah, minimalist.
Yeah,
Okay.
very
I
beach
respect
bum.
it.
That's just me,
Comfort
though.
above all.
But I'm in it right now. As soon as I leave, I'm gone.
Absolutely.
Cocktails all weekend. That's it. I mean, I'm done. Will be no more. So Monday will be my last alcohol beverage intake until my birthday in July, and that's just what I'm doing. I'm done. I'm giving my.
So like everybody, the weekend you're looking forward to. We've all worked hard through a winter, through our spring, and getting through what we're seeing, the pandemic. And you're seeing crowds, more and more crowds in buildings everywhere as well.
Really
Lakers had
here.
more people at Staples, which for LeBron and AD.
7,500, right?
Yeah, and they were quite happy about that. And let's get to Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. As I mentioned, the Lakers 109-95. They go up 2-1 in their series now after dropping game one. And a lot of concerns after game one because Anthony Davis looked like he was a little tentative and hesitant. But he was in the paint, and he was in the paint a ton in this game. He and LeBron, as I mentioned earlier, ran a ton of pick and roll, and the Suns had no answer for it. Devin Booker gets tossed late in this game as well. But let's first talk about Anthony Davis and how aggressive he has played now these last two games after he only scored 13 points in game one.
coming out aggressive, and it gets the team going. It gets everybody going. We're making shots. We're playing on both ends of the floor. But it starts with me and my aggressiveness coming out. I told y'all after game one, that was on me, and I just try to make an effort to make sure I don't have one of those performances again.
And he didn't. And again, he and LeBron as a tandem look unstoppable when they are playing this way downhill, as they say.
Early on, I was getting a little disappointed early on because even though he knocked down some jumpers, in the elbow, I still was like, come on, man, get your butt down low. But eventually in the third quarter, it changed for him, and he really became more and more aggressive in the second half. And I guess that's just he needs to stick his toe in the water, like I said before, and engage the temperature before he decides to fall all the way in.
Monica, is there a better duo in the West than those two?
Ooh, better duo in the West than those two.
Like when they're playing like this, they almost look unstoppable.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah, no, not duo in the way that these two guys.
PG and Kawhi would be the closest thing, and they are facing 0-3 if they lose tonight.
That's kind of been an empty promise for a couple years now. I love the quote. Doc Rivers is like, Ty Lue sat next to me on the bench. I don't know what the difference is.
Did he say that again?
Yeah.
So
not again, but I didn't hear it again, but he said that.
Oh, yeah, no, he said it. He said it last year when he got when he got fired. I thought he said it again. I was like, damn, he doubled down.
No, but I mean, that was just so spot on. Now this team has come into fruition in terms of what we expected them to be. It was a little, they fell to 7, blah, 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 looked kind of crazy against the Warriors.
Fake 7, though.
Yeah, but I think there is something to be said for continuity. Yeah. But I do think with this team, it's going to take them less time than the average to get that continuity back, and we're seeing that. And so, yeah.
Maybe they need the adversity, too. And speaking of which, Devin Booker, who had a fantastic first game and actually had a pretty good series, he has not played well. 6 of 19 last night in the game, and he was thrown out late in the game on a play that is pretty dirty.
I was just thinking to myself, he's in L.A.
Yeah.
We
did discuss how will he play once he gets to L.A., and we all kind of wink at that one. But Booker, not a good game, and then a flagrant on Dennis Schroeder late in the game where he shoves Schroeder as Schroeder's in the air, 2-hand shove like that. That is a dirty play, and surprising that Booker would do it, but maybe showing some frustration. The Lakers weren't happy about it. Then Jay Crowder starts barking at Schroeder and some of the Laker players, and he gets tossed as well. But AD had this to say about the Booker ejection off of that, which, again, dangerous play.
Can't happen. Can't do that. I mean, they've been chirping it's playoff basketball, but you don't push a guy out the air like that, 2 hands. It's a dirty play. Dennis could have really got hurt right there. We keep it in between the lines, and I know Monty, he's not that type of coach. I mean, he probably going to say something to him, but that just can't happen. Hard fouls, things like that, playoff basketball, we accept those, but, just to blatantly push a guy, with 2 hands out the air, it's a scary play. Good thing he's okay, but plays like that, is unacceptable.
So that's Straight Talk, brought by Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. Remember, Booker, Kentucky, AD, Kentucky. But Schroeder's a guy that can get under your skin, though. He does chirp. Both sides were chirping. And that play, though, was one that if you're Devin Booker, you got to apologize.
No, you do, but hopefully this is a one-time incident throughout his career, because if he continues with those acts, knowing how dangerous it can be, he could be deemed as a dirty player going forward. And that's something clearly he does not want on his resume.
Well, also, they can't afford to lose him. You do something like that, you can get suspended.
That part. And there's going to be more of this to come. You know what I mean? In terms of this series, it looks like the Lakers there's a reason they were favored as a 7-2. So he's got to get his temperature under control. That's not acceptable. Just from a respect point. No.
Yeah, but you can see the frustration part of it. But it is funny that you brought up that, though, is how well Booker played in Phoenix. He comes to L.A., and maybe there's a distraction.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying TV cameras.
Attention.
Jenners and
defense.
Stuff.
Maybe didn't have his legs.
Oh wow! Good morning.
Is there a Kindle running around the stadium?
Monica,
are they together right now? No, they're not together right now. Listen, the internet put up a starting 5 in correlation to her, and they all look very similar. And you'd had every position in your starting 5 of light-skinned dudes.
Yeah, I have seen it.
Light-skinned dudes.
Of course.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. We can have this conversation off the air.
Okay, all right.
All right. Well, there's another NBA star who's in control of his series, and we'll tell you who that is next. KJZ, ESPN Radio, and ESPN.